someone linked it in chat. Where is it?
Hello everybody, and welcome to Honorbound Q&A. This will be said like week 1.5 or whatever. We had like 2 hours of play last session, and we finished up like a 4-hour session today. So yeah, it's as if it's Q&A, so like ask questions and me and Justin here are gonna answer. If you ask personal questions, don't necessarily expect an answer, but questions about the game itself, I will answer happily. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions you want. So I'm gonna try and set up Battle.net to see if we can do Hearthstone. Okay, good. Let's see, Battle.net. What's next? Battle.net required update. Okay. We start Battle.net. Where are we?
Are we being hosted on Koibu's channel, or should I be in your channel?
I don't think we're hosted on Koibu's channel. I don't think Koibu is hosting it. He has Solemn soon, so he can't really host it. Oh shit, I don't even have it installed. Oh, it's not big. I can install it fast. So, well, I guess my first question is for you, Justin. Like, how are you enjoying your account? How are you enjoying 5th edition?
It's interesting. It seems really simple. I can't think of another word for it. Like the whole edition seems very simple to grasp, which I guess isn't a bad thing if they're trying to get new players. It's not so much rules focused. You can just sort of jump in and stuff works. It's easy to understand. They went back to having spellcasters being like much more complex than every other class. So, and then I still don't like the fact that like level 1 is so swingy, but that's been true of like every edition. So I guess it's a tradition at this point.
Yeah, it's new. It's definitely new. It's good. I like it. I've been looking for a lot of 5th edition content, to be honest. I'm planning on starting another new campaign on this, on the Tyranny of Dragons kind of storyline. I'm liking very much their adventures, though. I need to say, the starter set was a starter set. Yes. The show is on Fasu Manga. What's happening? Am I not live?
I don't know.
One sec. Let me check. I think I'm live. Yes, yes I'm live. Sorry. Yes it is. Oh no, shit. I was hosting Koibu. On host. Okay. Good. Sorry about that. It was hosted. That was the problem. You need to click like a little button there to actually see my stream. Yeah, sorry about that. For whoever didn't see us, yeah, as I said before, questions and we'll answer. So let's see if this. Okay, Hearthstone is now playable. Let's play. Oh, where do you have it installed? Don't tell me it's America. You have it in America, haven't you?
Well, you can pick your server.
Yes, but have they actually fixed that? Because in the past, even if I picked the server, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, in Hearthstone it works. You can just click on Americas and you'll be on the American server.
Okay, good. So let me just relog then. Europe, America. Okay, good.
Do you have any experience with playing Hearthstone?
Yes, I've played a bit.
Okay.
I've played a bit.
Okay.
I'm guessing you know a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair thing to say.
What cards should I be expecting? What ownage?
Here, I'll make a deck of random cards.
Yes, I think that's that. I have a chance to beat you with that.
Because if you like click on here, let's see. I don't even know what class to pick. Here, pick a class.
Warlock.
Okay. And then done. Yes, I would like to fill out. So I got, let's see. This is a terrible deck.
Good. I'm happy about it.
What the fuck? Alright, alright.
I have a chance to win. Yes. Let's see over here. I think with Solomon, we're not gonna have. Have you ever played an old TSR game named Gamma World? Have you played Gamma World ever?
Is it the old? I haven't played. I don't think I ever played the old TSR version of Gamma World. There's a new version of Gamma World with like uses 4th edition, a simplified version of 4th edition rules. I played that. I've seen the old version of Gamma World played, but I never played it myself.
Interesting, yeah. I have to say that I don't know what you guys are talking about. As Gamma World, I haven't played it. How is it? What's about? What is it about?
It's like a board game version of D&D. Kind of.
Interesting. Well, I've seen a lot of spin-offs of that already. What are you guys' opinions on Acquisition Incorporated and their somewhat liberal use of the rules? Poizerk, as I've said a million times to people who have asked... Oh, free cards. Oh, don't tell me I need to do the tutorial again. Oh
I don't
shit!
know, do you?
I need to do the tutorial on Americas because I don't have anything.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
Oh shit, I have nothing. So yeah, you're basically gonna play me as mage.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, basically it's fun. That's Poiser. The idea of D&D is that the rules are just there to help the GM, and some people might be more hardcore on the rules, some people might be less hardcore on the rules, but in the end, the purpose is for all of the players in the game to have fun. So if they have fun being liberal with the rules, that's good for them. So how many holes the players put in your murder detective story? None, Tom Tom. I know how Neil role plays. I didn't know Justin, but I played with Ryan before. This adventure was half created just so because I know what I was expecting from my players. Like Neil was just how I expected, really. Really how I expect. But yeah, no, there are not many holes. I mean, there's always rolling to go about, and you need to understand that when one of your players lawyers a game, that means he cares about it and he tries to find ways to exploit anything that he can find. If a player doesn't do lawyering at all, just like, yes, we go there, we do that, that's a bad sign. What do you think, Justin, about this?
Well, it's kind of a tough question because I don't know what obviously I don't know and can't know what the overall plotline is for Chucky's storyline. So I don't know if we poked holes in it or not. That comes down to like DM prep and DM imagination. If your players throw you something that you like didn't expect, or they go off in a direction that you didn't intend, you have a choice between like either sticking to your story or making the new direction part of the story, and it's just a really hard thing to do either way. So it depends, and in some degree it depends on how good the DM is, right?
Yep, agreed. I'm not a Arch DM or as a Neil or Ryan are, because the experience really matters at a certain point. You feel it. Though, I consider myself pretty good.
Back to the stockades with you, Hogger.
I don't know how much more I can say about it without sounding cocky, but I do consider myself pretty good at this. That's why I love it. I've always loved DMing more than playing, to be honest. Like, I loved creating and showing mysteries, my world, fantasy with friends, and because of the fact that in my country nobody knows what D&D is, I had to be pretty much like a spokesperson for it, so that which would get people into playing it, which is not that easy, really not that easy, when considering that people are very reluctant to try new things. I mean, at least where I am, people are kind of reluctant to try new things.
Job's done. What kind of minion is that? A murloc?
So let's see. No questions yet. Yes, anything, guys, you can ask, and we will answer.
Bacon Lubber. I know Gamworld was post-nuclear, but like the premise of the game was like the rules of the game is basically reskin D&D. It just changed the setting.
I'm fighting No House Mana Storm right now.
Another mana. Here it comes.
Yeah, you should play like a couple of games without me until I like set
I'm
this
playing.
up.
I'm playing ranked right now.
Good,
I'm currently on a win streak at rank 11, so I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know what this is happening. To be honest, so cutie, it's like Firefox is better, it seems, for streams than Chrome. But to be honest, I've never had any problems with Chrome. I've heard people saying that Chrome is shit, and certain many occasions, but I have never had problems with it myself. Knows Dodo, you never are harder on a specific player. You always treat all your players the same. Doesn't matter how they play. Just let me give you an example. Okay. This doesn't apply here. The idea is that when you give too much attention to one of your players, then you're playing favorites. And when you're playing favorites, it can be felt by the others. And it's not something that you do without consequences. Because whenever playing favorites happens, the players feel it. And it's not something that they like. The idea is that the DM is the dice god, as you would put it. And everybody needs to have the same chance. I mean, what do you think? What do you think, Justin?
I think DM should hate all their players equally.
See? See, sorry, this is my... Ryan knows what's going on here. Oh, there's a mission. Yeah. Neil always plays his character like this, and Neil enjoys giving his friends shit. So that's something about him that when you get to work with him on streams or play with him like this, you kind of figure it out after a short period of time that he enjoys giving friends shit, and it's just fun. It's really just fun. What law system is present? Does the law decide on a gut feeling? Does the judge occur? The law system is basic. There are a couple of laws in the world. I didn't give it out to the players because I want them to kind of discover the stuff on their own. The law system is basically decided by the Lord and the Council of the Nobles. He doesn't decide on gut, but he does need to keep a certain image. So he can't present himself as being weak, because if he does that, he will be either killed or taken down from power, because a weak leader is more or less usually either a puppet or a dead leader. There is no jury or court, but the normals do have a say in everything that is related into justice, and so does that girl you saw, the Sister of Shadows. I will not say anything more about them because the players don't know more about them. When they find something out more about maybe they investigate this or not, I'll tell you more. But the Sister of Shadows, I'm gonna say only this, a very interesting part of this world. a very interesting part of Chucky Sorum, as Neo puts it. Justin, question from me. What is the most elaborate law system you ever worked with in a game, if you ever did work with one? Like, did you have an actual law system in a game that was very important to it?
I'm trying to think. So there was a it was a 2E campaign, and the DM was a lawyer, and he had a scripted society. So he like went through and like figured out how their laws would work, and there was regional variation, and there were like protections based on certain imports and exports. And we had like it's like a binder that had all these laws in it. And we could look them up in out of character all we wanted, but we didn't necessarily know them in character unless we like came from a certain area or had prior experience. And so it was like relevant a lot of the time. Like we could or couldn't kill certain people, or take street justice like they do, like most people do in a lot of. There's some variance. That was the most complicated thing ever by far. Because of course he was an actual lawyer and he'd studied like law, he'd studied law from a historical perspective out of interest. So it had a lot of details in there that were based on actual things. It was kind of interesting, but it was also like complex. That was a homebrewed thing though. I don't think there's been any like official system I've played that had like a serious law system.
Who can heal as well as fight.
Bacon Ruber, the thing you're talking about is 4th edition. People hated it a lot because, well, it's because a lot of people didn't understand it once, and secondly, it was a combat simulator. I mean, in my opinion. In my opinion, it was a combat simulator. It's why for people that, like for you it's different, and for people with a lot of experience, it doesn't really matter if it's if the game itself offers you role-playing situations or not, because you create your own. For other people that have not played this as much as you have, they kind of need help when doing this, if you understand what I mean. Like the fact that people didn't enjoy the like 2 or 3 hour long combat. I think that's why 4th edition was so hated. I mean, in the end, you can't deny that it was not a liked version by the masses. Justin?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's 4E. 4E actually, the combat wasn't that bad if you knew what you were doing, but most people didn't, and so it took them a really long time. But if you ever watch like a really good group of 4E players, combat, like the long combats were like 15 minutes to a half an hour for the short combats, and then an hour for like the long elaborate combats. Most people just didn't really play 4E correctly or give it much of a chance.
Yeah, I think it was a like first look at it. A lot of people kind of basically didn't give it a chance, and that's why it's like the herd formation, because that's how things work in our society. Seemingly, if like a couple dozen people that others trust say that something is shit, they would just go on and say the same thing. But yeah, it was a hated version, but still not a necessarily very bad one, because 5e is created from 4th and 3.5. They basically took the role-playing they offered in 3.5 and they took the best that combat had to offer in 4th, simplified it and made it into 5e. We haven't changed much, so cutie. What have we changed? I think we changed a couple of stuff.
We haven't like house ruled anything. We got a couple things wrong. That doesn't count.
I think we did the wizard thing that... we didn't actually do that? No, we didn't.
No, we just talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
So far we don't have any house rules.
yeah, so far. Think we're gonna be doing a critical sheet,
Why
but
are
not
these
now.
monkeys throwing bananas
Like,
at me?
I set one up, but then we thought that it's not that good to kind of use it now. Just maybe it would be a lot better to use it later on when we actually need some favor.
Also, my name isn't Ryan, despite the overlay.
Oh, sorry about that.
Raising
It's okay.
monkeys.
His name is not Ryan. Agreed. Ryan was the last one to join to do this. That's why your name is Ryan.
Is
And
that
why
all
is
you've got, Mukla?
is that?
Just barrels?
Yeah, so there's no house rule yet.
Actually, I would say that 5th is much simpler than 3rd edition. 5th was designed to be simple. That was sort of the point.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you saw the house rule, the basic rules. That's they wanted to make something that anybody picking up the house rule, the basic rules of their site, can just start up and play, and have a good experience. There was a critical sheet I set up with a friend that it was a variation of the one we're using in another couple of my
So
shows.
I can finish off Mukla.
But in the end, as I said, we decided that it's not the best idea to use it just now, so we just didn't use it.
I don't think there are any rules for bandaging people who are like below level 0. The only thing that even comes close to bandaging is the medicine kit, and you saw how Ryan used that in the campaign. It was like D6 plus his proficiency bonus, and it took a charge out of the kit for healing people. And you could stabilize them without a check if you had the kit, but it doesn't actually heal them.
Yeah, and you can stabilize people, I think, by a medicine check, DC 10. And there is no below 0, so cutie. There is only basically 0. It's like, people don't have negatives in this game, they just go unconscious, and the only thing that you actually calculate is that the HP that you went unconscious with, so let's say you had 10 HP, if you took 20 damage, then you would be insta-dead. Because it would be more damage than your... No, I'm saying it good. It would be double the damage of your HP that you had.
Ready for action!
Oh, if you're sure. Oh, if you're sure.
Do you hear something? What the?
That was weird.
What?
I'm playing against a shaman, and he like just let his time run out with an 8/8 on the board, and he didn't attack with it.
He's too strong.
Oh.
Finish off Mukla instead.
Tadingo!
Oh, if you're sure.
Jaman!
And his play was like killing a haunted creeper and then lightning storming. And
Oh.
now he just... That was okay.
Ready for action!
Yeah, sorry for me covering my contact lens is way fucking up and it's giving me a slight headache.
Oh, you're fine. Does anyone in chat play Hearthstone, out of curiosity?
Yes, it is just coming out, Bacon Uber. The DMG and the monster menus is yet to come out.
And the player's handbook just came out like 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Also, a
The-
really weird decision on their part to have the releases of the books be so far apart. That's never happened before. All the core
Yeah.
books always came out at the same time.
Especially
editions.
because of the fact that now I'm for using
I don't think that's the last we'll see of Mukla.
I'm basically using 3 different monster menus. Like I have some monsters in the player's handbook, have some monsters in the starter set, and I have some monsters in the Heart of the Dragon Queen. So I'm literally just using 3 different books as a comprising of my monster manual.
Jaina versus the one, the only, Hamid Nissingwary.
Who the fuck is this guy? Hamid Nessingway?
Well,
You ever heard of Hemet Nessingway? Did you play WoW?
Watch your
No,
tongue.
no,
Oh,
no, I
okay.
have not.
Nobody talks to old Hemet like that. Ha! I first.
You like could not get through
I get an extra
late
card.
30s without getting a quest that involved him.
Because you need it. You know, this reminds me of the time I was stalking the great
Okay, so
Nikki Boy.
Bangalore.
Go on.
Nicky Boy, if you gain new spells by leveling up, and you get them automatically. Also, if you have a spell book, you can actually find them and copy them into your book. It just takes a certain amount of time and money. But what doesn't take time and money, really, when you
Probably
think about
used
it?
to fighting against minions.
D&D.
Hemet fights his own.
How does D&D not take time and money?
Well, it doesn't take
it's like
money.
it's like the original money sink. With all
I have some
the splat
tricks of my
books and
own to work.
Yeah. Well, I've put too much money in it, to be honest myself, but it's a passion, you know. I've had a guy who Fayama is a guy who spends a lot of time in chat here with us when we play games. Tell me that he has an addiction to D&D, and that he doesn't know if his doctor would understand it.
Action.
I think that D&D is one of the one
Have you read
good
the
addictions that you can have,
Rules of Strangle?
and you should have. It's like
Handle it.
a social
I'm not
game
sure
of
if there's-
storytelling.
I'm not sure there's anything that you should be addicted to or that it's good to be addicted to.
Well, yeah, addiction is kind of taking it to the extreme, but still, to be honest, I would say that D&D is one of the only things that you could actually have an addiction and have no problem with.
Skin that beast. I need a new scarf. Hey, maybe I should go back to writing. What you want?
Oh god damn it!
Should have traded your 1/1 boar has charge.
Yeah,
Traded the boar.
why?
Why'd you trade your taunt instead of the boar? You didn't even attack with the boar.
Oh, he had charge.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
I,
charge.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see any green light around his name.
At least it isn't heroin. That's true. D&D is not heroin. It's nowhere
Yes.
near as profitable. For one thing. Everyone was thinking it. I'm just saying.
Yes. Agreed. Oh, I love this. This is the best thing about Mage. I think of one of the best things. Polymorph. Polymorph is amazing. I love Polymorph.
Yeah, Polymorph and Hex are really like the only two spells like that in the whole game. They're both really good.
Yeah. No, a couple of actually other good spells as well. There's you have the Fire Blast, is really awesome. The that thing that does 4 damage to everybody on the board.
Flame Strike.
Flame Strike, yeah. See ya, Tom Tom.
Tadingo! Thanks for bringing me a wee snack. Ready for action.
And then I used to do this on the Daily Mafia channel. I used to we play this in Zoom and share screens, and like people would help us. Different people, me or somebody else, help us just get wins on on our ranked on arena matches. It was pretty funny.
Cool. I feel like the last QA, people had like a lot more questions.
Yeah, that's because Sorum is done now. When usually, when big show like that happens, they take out retention. And it was the beginning, you know, usually at the beginning. And nothing really that big happened, to be honest. That there should be so many Q&As. I think the other Q&A was more or less like a lot of personal questions about D&D and so.
Yeah, that's true.
This Q&A is easily going to go into like more around Honorbound as the like personal DM and like all around D&D questions is kind of stuff.
Not prepared.
I don't know. I just played 5 missions.
Vanish is a 6 mana card that puts every minion on the board back in their controller's hand. I think you mean Sap, which is a 2 mana card. Yeah, Sap's a really good card. It's a great tempo play. Gets taunts out of your way if you're like close to lethal.
I don't
I
have
have
any
19
cards that cost 1
damage.
mana.
He's at 20 health. I'm 1 off lethal.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
That's not cool.
Oh, I forgot. Oh god. Our pleasure, Bacon Blueber. Don't mind me saying, but that's a weird name.
Is it though? Is it?
Who shall be next?
Does it imply that he's using bacon as a lube or that he lubes bacon?
I think either of those is an image that I do not want to have. And any of nope, don't want to have.
Power. It's so strong.
It's so strong.
Well, looping bacon seems redundant because it's already pretty greasy, right? It's pretty much lubed up.
Ready for action.
Yeah.
So I think it has to be that he uses bacon as lube. That's the only thing that makes sense.
So Bacon Ruler, do you have anything to say for yourself?
And I think that would be a little salty. That's all I'm gonna say. A little salty.
Duke Ramon Grab. No. No, I cannot.
Bacon lubber. That makes more sense. How now, brown cow? Really? Is that difficult?
No, it's not that. But I'm not gonna say it. He knows why I'm not gonna say it. He knows why.
So when Neil said Solum is coming up, does he mean like he's doing a thing with in the world of Solum, or?
No, Solomon itself. Roleplay Solomon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't... Like, it's funny, I know Neil and he talks about his stream, but I don't actually watch it very often, so I always get lost.
Yeah, I haven't watched, to be honest myself, I haven't watched Solomon in a long time, and I'm not that happy about that. But I haven't had the time. With 4 D&D games a week, it's and work and studies. It's a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Arrogance.
So much arrogance. Trying to kill Illidan.
Stare into the eyes of the betrayer.
And dead.
You killed Illidan?
Yeah. Why? Is it that is it hard?
No, it's not.
No, it's pretty
Maybe
easy.
maybe it ought to be, but it's actually.
Yeah, I was thinking they wanted to make this as something that you fail.
I have seen people lose like the beginning challenges. It's pretty sad.
Mhm. Okay, oh, okay. I actually know who these guys are. Yeah. Anyway, send me your,
It's in Skype.
gentleman. Well, everybody will see it anyway. I send it.
And you're just checking.
I'm just checking. Yeah, I have like 10 out of the 20 basic cards.
It's okay. My deck is called Random Terrible, so it's not that bad, but it gave me some pretty shitty Warlock cards. I don't think I'm going to be using Sacrificial Pact to heal myself for 5. I don't think that's going to happen.
You asked for it.
Oh god, my.
If you don't like some of those cards, you can replace it.
Ooh, Ironforge. Okay.
And the best opening ever. Mark.
Wait, I have a counter to that. Angry chicken. There we go. Hard counter. It's a golden angry chicken. Check that out.
Awesome.
I was so sad when I opened this.
Mark.
It's like this could have been any other golden card, and I might have played it, but nope. It has to be a golden angry chicken.
Oh, my eyes are acting. Oh, you want if that? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's my only one of those. So
That's a good value card.
Crocolisk. Alright, so here's where I pray that you don't have polymorph, because otherwise I'm going to take 5 damage for nothing.
Yes.
You top deck polymorph!
I literally top decked Pokemon. That was so good. That was so good. I'm literally tilling up. Unfortunately, the ritual is properly used.
I can't believe I've never understood the fact that they put Raid Leader in the basic.
It's a pretty good card.
For 3 mana, if it was 2 mana, it'd be a really good card. For 3 mana, 2/2, eh. I think I'm gonna die to your stupid basic rush deck.
Basically. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if people like me.
No god.
RNGesus, do you like me? Yeah, RNGesus like me.
Ah shit. And guess what I top decked?
Polymorph. Okay, that's 2. At least you don't have any more polymorphs.
Oh, that was good.
I actually can't. So don't have any good spells in your hand. Like no Pyroblast or double Fireball. That kind of sucks. You do arcane explosions.
This was awesome. That
I don't
just
feel too
happened.
bad because you could have played those anyway. You had enough mana.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Although you wouldn't
actually.
be able to get the snapshot. off.
Yeah,
That-
there we go, the
that's gonna-
snapshot. Oh shit.
You're out of polymorphs.
Out of polymorphs.
Of course, I'm at like 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Think I can kill you.
So, unless I got a Draxus in here somewhere, I think I'm dead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Somehow we can pull 15 points. No, yeah, 15 points of damage from somewhere. No shit.
Okay. So, Sense Demons did not give me a Draxus, so I'm pretty sure there's not one in here. But I am still dead to Fireball. Ah, no! Stop drawing cards!
Yes,
They'll never
yes,
know.
good.
Ah! That's not good. That's bad. Why would you do that?
28 HP. I don't think there's something you can do against me.
Locked and loaded. Who dares summon me?
Oh shit.
So if you don't top deck lethal,
Oh fuck.
I'm 2 off lethal, so I might still lose. I need to draw like a buff card or a Soulfire, and I can't life tap. Or a heal. A heal would also work.
What happened? How are we doing this?
Oh, oh, oh. Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And draw.
Oh fuck! Good game. Good game. Good game. No, that was something.
That's like my 4th Hellfire draw ever.
I have a frostbolt. Haha. Okay, wanna do one more game? Let people, if they want to ask any more questions, ask them, and then finish this up after one more game.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I apparently I have a Malagos and a Hellfire. I have to remember that. I actually don't know what's in this deck.
You said random.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
It's the return of the chicken. Return of the chicken.
You're going second, so you get the coin. Use it wisely.
Boom. Fear the chicken.
Fear the chicken.
It's terrible because I have no buff cards, so it can never be enraged.
Yep.
Or at least I didn't see any buff cards last time through. Maybe I have like a Shattered Sun Cleric or something. That would be a reasonable card to have.
I once had a chicken. and
Taunted
I
chicken.
think 10
Taunted
HP.
golden chicken. There you go. The golden chicken's actually nice. It has like feathers and a blue background. It's pretty. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't
You,
know.
you arcane exploded my chicken.
Yep. That happened. Well, you know where my 2 mana is going.
You could leave it alive. You could have like a 3 mana play you really want to make.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course I want to. And I think Solemn has started.
Boom!
Oh shit.
A real. That's a real card. That's. It's not a fake card like most of the cards I've been playing. That's a real card.
I hope you like my invention.
Ah, that card again. Guess what I have in my hand?
Not polymorph. That's okay,
that-
actually. If you polymorph, you can't ping my 3/1. I still get some damage out of it. It's fine.
Agreed.
Unless you have arcane missiles or something.
No, I didn't. So you are free for a couple more damage.
Much better draws. Another arcane explosion.
Yep. Like, I know how to play the game decently good. The only problem I have in this game is that I don't have any good cards at all. Even in my normal way, other one I didn't have good cards. And I have no idea how to create a deck. Like, I am shit at creating decks.
Yeah, creating decks is actually really hard. It's pretty much... I would say creating decks that like accurately respond to the meta of what you're playing is hard. Of course, you had an Arcane Intellect in your hand. Just take some free cards. You had 2 Arcane Intellects in your hand. Okay then. Don't have AoE. That's fine. That barely counts. That counts. That's a charger.
And both of your 4s are down.
Okay, that could have been worse though. It's not
Yeah.
so bad.
If I
Could've
had
had
if I had another arcane blast right now, that would have been very bad for you.
So I've dealt 15 damage to myself, plus 1 life tap, so 17. So you've dealt 1 damage to me.
Yep.
I'm just killing myself, and you're just sitting there watching. That's fucked up, Chucky. It's fucked up. It's just like with my cousin. Well, I was just trying to save him, and you were just sitting there killing him. It wasn't cool.
Sorry about it. Can do nothing about it. It
That's a
happened
big
how
guy.
it happened. Yeah, that's a big guy. It's a pretty good card.
I'm gonna assume you don't have Fireball or Polymorph.
I mean, you can assume whatever you want.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose if you have either one, but I'm pretty sure I also can't win, so I might as well play to my outs.
Handle it. Ready to ride.
11.
Hey,
That's
GG. GG.
GG. Oh, that's right though. You didn't have Fireball.
Then have fireball. Nice. You're off somebody else. Well, I think that's it for Q&A week 2. I haven't had a big amount of questions as I had the other weeks, but it's still been fun playing this, being in Hearthstone. Haha. So when you actually start up the stream of Hearthstone, you should follow him over at, what's your channel?
It's Cavalier Guest.
Cavalier Guest. We'll get the chat so people can know. You should definitely go follow him, but remember that I killed him. Just remember that I destroyed him. Anyway, that's been it for Honorbound Q&A, and this is gonna happen next week as well, exactly after Honorbound. So see you guys next week. Yeah, our next show for this channel is going to be Monday, as 3.5 Dungeoneers comes with I think week 12 or week 13. Anyway, see you guys for then. Bye bye everyone.
I guess.